Number of tricky topics that could be discussed here.
Well, some tricky topics, and if you notice, it's taking place at Versailles. And officially, the meeting is to inaugurate an art show about Peter the Great's visit 300 years ago to France. So it's not an official visit, which does tell you something. Because, yes, there are some frosty problems between the two countries. There's, the presumed or accused Russian meddling in the last election, and they're obviously on different sides of the issue when it comes to Syria and the Ukraine. So it's definitely, of all the meetings that Macron's had since becoming president, probably the trickiest one, even more so maybe than Donald Trump a few days ago.
Of course, the G7 did agree to try and work with Russia on some effort in Syria. Henry, I wonder what you think about how things seem to be shaking out. Angela Merkel yesterday in a speech in Munich said they're going to have to go it alone here in Europe, even though they'll remain friends with, and then she named the U.S., the U.K., and Russia kind of in one group. She and obviously Macron are in another. Is this shaping up to be those two kind of allies aligned or against each other?
Well, I mean, Vladimir Putin met Angela Merkel early this month. By all accounts, it was a fairly frosty meeting. And, Macron, the talks now, there aren't very high expectations in Moscow, but it is significant that that Putin has, arranged this at a fairly short notice so soon after Macron coming to power. And, they do have to make an effort to try and build bridges, even though there are these very difficult issues. You mentioned Syria and Ukraine. Those aren't going to be overcome.